Hey family, it's Reginald Martin here. Do you ever feel like life just happens to you? Like you're a leaf being tossed on the winds of fate? If so, you're not alone. Most of us have been taught to think that way. But today I want to rekindle an ancient wisdom within you, the law of correspondence. This isn't some woo-woo concept. Many are actually using it against themselves, but I'm going to help you change that today. It's a powerful principle you already know but may have forgotten. Recognizing and living by this law changed my life. It shifted me from feeling powerless to realizing I could actively shape my destiny with simple daily practices, and I believe you can too. Welcome to Hermetic-centered living, where we break free from negative programming and embrace our authentic selves without guilt or shame. Life is a blend of light and shadow, good and bad. But what if I told you that there's a way to tip the scales in your favor? Would you be interested? Well, there is. The universe operates systematically through universal laws. There's an ancient Egyptian saying, "Know thyself and you will know the gods." Well, in this context, it means understanding the divine aspect within you. Another modern way they would say this is you are a spark of the divine source immersed in human form. Everything they taught was based on the concept that you are a soul having a human experience. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into these life-changing concepts. In this exciting journey today, we're going to dive deep into the heart of the ancient wisdom, the law of correspondence. Firstly, we'll peel back the layers of time and quickly explore the rich background of this profound law. We'll delve into its origins and understand why it's been a cornerstone of wisdom worldwide for centuries. Next, we'll navigate the philosophical landscape of the law of correspondence. We'll decode its underlying principles and learn why it's so much more than just a concept. It becomes a way of life. Then, we'll roll up our sleeves and get scientific. I'll guide you through the simple step-by-step breakdown of how the law works in practice. This isn't abstract theory. It's practical knowledge you can apply in your everyday life. Finally, we'll unlock one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal, your imagination. We'll learn how to harness this effectively in this transformative process. So are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment? Let's dive right in. The background knowledge of the law of correspondence. So the law of correspondence is an idea that is thousands of years old from ancient Egypt. Later, the Greeks learned about it and included it in their teachings known as Hermetics. This universal law basically says that what's happening around us is a reflection of what's happening inside us. Our inner feelings shape the world we see. This idea or principle has been explained in many ways in many systems over time, but the ancient people had a simple way of saying it: as above, so below. As within, so without. Now, I want to talk about a common belief today that might be keeping you stuck in the life you're trying to change. I hear people often saying facts over feelings. If you really want to change your life, understanding this basic universal principle of correspondence and how a belief in facts over feelings negatively impacts you on a daily basis is very important. Deep down, you already know this. But sometimes there is a disconnect. My goal is to help you reconnect and take back your power. Why? Because when the flow of life starts to rage like a whitewater river, you'll have the tools to steady yourself and be calm in the face of storms. Let's dig deeper into the meaning of this principle so you can fully understand it. Once you get it, its simplicity and power will make it something you'll never forget, have the ability to apply it, and positively alter the course of your life. The ancient philosophy behind the law of correspondence. Ancient Egyptian philosophy viewed the world above as non-material or metaphysical, a realm beyond our five physical senses. The spiritual world is considered the source from which our physical world emerged. It's a realm of energy and vibration, often referred to as the heavens, but it's not composed of matter. Contrastingly, the world below is our tangible reality that we perceive through touch, taste, sight, hearing, and smell. For the ancient Egyptians, the soul and the metaphysical world held primary existence. They believed that you, as a soul, create your physical world, a viewpoint differing from religious paradigms. The exciting part is they were masters at teaching the idea we can influence the physical world by utilizing the laws of the metaphysical world. When you grasp that the metaphysical world shapes the physical world through consciousness, energy, and vibration, you gain control over your physical reality. Stay tuned, as I'm about to demonstrate how you've already been using this law unknowingly, but you'll now make it a conscious part of your day. The metaphysical world is subjective, translating into physical reality in our body as emotions and feelings. The physical world is what we experience as life. With this understanding, life becomes a form of feedback, symbolically expressing your inner environment. So when people emphasize facts over feelings, they fail to understand that accepting current circumstances as unchangeable facts limits their potential. We can tap into the power of the metaphysical world by understanding energy and vibrations. In the physical world, vibrations often manifest as emotions. There are exceptions, particularly familiar to creative individuals, but let's stick to the main point for now. So, there you have it, a philosophical background on how the ancients perceived the law of correspondence. As above means the non-material world, and as below, it references the physical material world we call life. The science behind the law of correspondence. Let's delve into the science of the law of correspondence and its role in transforming your life. By science, I mean a method based on systematic observation, questioning, hypothesizing, experimenting, and drawing conclusions based on the results. To put it simply, this isn't superstition or just chance. As discussed earlier, the above from our physical perspective is a non-physical realm of vibration and energy within which our physical world exists. We're not separated from this metaphysical world. Rather, we are an extension of it. To help grasp this concept, consider this analogy. Your life mirrors the metaphysical world of vibration and energy. This is where the second part of the axiom, as within, so without, comes into play. We're in it, and it's in us. Pay close attention to this part. Your inner world, consisting of thoughts and emotions, is mirrored by your life. Life reflects your deepest thoughts and beliefs. Change these, and you change your world. You've probably heard the ancient saying that life is an illusion. However, this doesn't mean life is unreal or make-believe. The ancients were implying that the illusion lies in believing you have no power over your circumstances, the physical world below. Those who have achieved success know that letting circumstances dictate your mood can drag you down in life. This happens when you allow the facts of your circumstances to override your attitude. Successful people's inner world takes precedence over their external circumstances. Consider also that you've experienced that when your attitude changes. The events in your life can lose their power over your feelings. Even though the event remains the same, your perception of it changes and it no longer controls you. This is a common life example highlighting how life becomes feedback. How do you know you've changed? When the same old experience no longer impacts you emotionally like it did before. That's your inner signal, not anything outside of you. Consider this analogy for a deep understanding of the law of correspondence. It's this. Waiting for life's circumstances to change before altering your beliefs and attitude is like looking in a mirror and expecting your reflection to smile first. This is crucial to grasp. You must first create the environment within so that it can be reflected without. You intuitively and subconsciously know this. Now I hope this makes sense to you on a conscious level. Believing in facts over feelings can trap you in your current circumstances. Successful people persevere even when facts seem to advise them otherwise. Now here's the step-by-step process of correspondence. Let's look at the quick and simple step-by-step metaphysical process behind this knowledge and why it works when practiced. Step 1 is recognizing the feedback that your life may not be going as you want it at the moment. These are the facts of your circumstances, the world below, the mirror, or the reflection. Step 2, however, is elevating your awareness of yourself as a vibrational, energetic being. The reason for doing this is you tap into a new level of consciousness about the metaphysical world above. You can begin to align vibrationally. Step 3 is that this vibrational alignment attracts different energy, new thoughts, and ideas that were previously repelled by your old mindset. These 3 steps are the process to how you change your circumstances. This is why it works, because you can't alter your circumstances with the same level of consciousness that created them. In other words, if you want to make a change, you have to change your beliefs, which metaphysically gives you access to new streams of consciousness. You instinctively know this, but might have forgotten. My aim is to remind you so that you can reclaim your power. There's another critical piece of the information about this metaphysical knowledge that would be a game changer for you. So stick with me here. I can vouch for its effectiveness because it has worked for me and many others who've embraced these concepts. So here we go. Unlocking the power of imagination. Often we're conditioned to dismiss imagination as mere daydreaming or fantasy. However, consider this. Every human creation first took form in someone's imagination. Changing your circumstances starts there as well. Imagination isn't a flight of fancy. It's the creative function within us, like the universal creator. It allows us to tap into the metaphysical world above, exploring any possibility we envision there. Any visualization is another reality that you've accessed. It's a preview. It's impossible to imagine anything that you don't have the capability to achieve. The key lies in willing yourself to focus on the outcome you desire rather than being limited by facts and circumstances in front of you. When you truly feel it, you activate universal laws beyond physical constraints. You are then harnessing the law of correspondence to your advantage. If you've ever been an athlete, you've probably used this visualization technique, but not realizing you were tapping into the law of correspondence. How did visualizing success make you feel as opposed to visualizing failure or giving up when the score was not in your favor? Facts over feelings will cause you to give up prematurely. Maintaining an active connection with this metaphysical realm of imagination through your emotions or vibrations will bring your desires into reality. Practice this daily. To manifest your new life, spend at least 51% of the time engaged in your imagination and emotions related to your desired life. Grasping this can significantly change your life. It certainly changed mine. Ancient Egyptians referred to earth as the mirror of heaven. Like any mirror image, everything is the inverse of the original. This means that your deepest lows hold the potential for being your greatest victories, provided you don't surrender to the facts and circumstances. You can opt to shift your attitude, elevating your vibration to create a new reflection of your life. Or you can prioritize facts over feelings and concede defeat. But now you understand the trap in choosing facts over feelings. You're already familiar with the concept of as above, so below, and the illusory nature of life's circumstances. You know the power of a positive attitude in transforming circumstances. This is beyond simply thinking positive. What you've learned today becomes a way of life. It's being positive. Perhaps there's been a time when you didn't let facts deter you, or you know someone that didn't let facts dictate their behavior. I'm merely reminding you of your inherent power. Hopefully, you comprehend this ancient wisdom and can repeatedly apply it logically. The law of correspondence is a process, not an event. Remember, this is a process that requires continuous application. There will be times when you'll feel overwhelmed by facts and circumstances, emotionally entangled with them. It's a normal part of a soul having a human experience. Recognize these moments and reassert your power to focus on different positive visualizations and emotions. Go back through the 3 steps you learned earlier. Eventually, these positive emotions and imaginings will become the reflection of your new life circumstances. You're powerful. You're not a victim of circumstance, but a captive of negative beliefs. Facts don't supersede feelings. Such beliefs is your prison. Life unfolds through you, not to you. The ancients would say believing in facts over feeling relinquishes your power to your current circumstances. Refrain from uttering facts over feelings unless you're content with your current life situation. Changing your feelings is the first step toward changing your life. The axiom, as above, so below, physical life is below. Your vibration and imagination are tools to access from above to transform any circumstances below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share with anyone that will be vibrationally uplifted and consciously elevated by this knowledge.